There's a lot of people just chilling out in the wilderness around here, you know? Oh, look at this. There's some items here. Oh. A Nordic claymore and a Nordic helm. Shit, the creshweed is fucking me. Nordic iron helm. Okay. Hello,
So
Ahabu.
manners, so little time.
What is it you want with Ahabu, Dark Elf?
I'm here to persuade you first. Look, we gotta glaze him up a little bit because we're gonna have to ask for a really big favor. When we had last left the Nerevarine, well, they continued on the road with the Tribunal Temple in Llanoic, and that sent them down into the sewers, where they got a cool amulet after killing a whole bunch of people and finding the amulet inside of the nasty sewer water. Back up top, did they help out more people? Indeed, they went around passing out potions of restore fatigue for some weary pilgrims, and also helped out a pilgrim who got attacked and trapped by some terrifying swamp trolls. Now it was time to get some special permissions from the local Camonna Tong boss in order to get someone out of there, to get someone to leave who was trying to give up the Camonna Tong life. This is the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind, Tamriel Rebuilt. Welcome back. Oh, this is Morrowind Mondays. Welcome back. Zoop. There we are. And yep, we look really wild with this hat on. It looks it looks real bad. All right, I kind of love how terrible it looks though. I kind of love the shittiness of it. Anyway, yeah, we do need to go speak with Lloden Dadrys, the Camonna Tong boss of Llanoic. Okay, to get safe passage for who? Who was it? Oh, Gethys Reviro. Right. Okay. Let's head on over there. Let's see, let me get a torch out. May as well, right? Oh, I don't even have any more torches, do I? What the heck? Okay. Well, we've got some other... Yeah, we've got a travel lantern. A little good it does. Okay. Look at this. The screen tearing, I just cannot fix it. I don't know how to fix it. I'm sorry. I don't know how to fix it. It just seems to always crop back up. I'm not sure what the issue is. I literally cannot solve it. Okay. Where do I need to go for this again? The corner club, no? Let's see. Lloden Dadrys. The council club here in Llanoic. Let's see. It's right by here, no? Let's see here. There's the Smith apartment. Should be down this way, right? Closer to the water. Wait for these other locations to... There we go. Right here. Okay. We're right next door. Shrink that and we'll come around this direction. Okay. And Lloden was always right up here, I think. All the way at the top, yeah. Lloden Dadrys. Okay, hello.
I assume you're here about a rat that has been claiming sanctuary in your basement.
That's correct.
Gethys Reviro is a thief and a traitor. Yes, of course, I know that he is hiding in the temple here. What I don't know is why Master Seraphim sends an Enwa to offer terms to me. Is he ashamed to come here himself because he knows that I am in the right? Or does he want to push the blame for what happens next on an Outlander and keep his precious priestly hands clean? Lucky for both him and you, not to mention Gethys, I have a perfect little task for an Outlander.
Oh, okay.
A Khajiit slave by the name of Ahabu has escaped from my good friend and associate Idira Bethendis. I already know where the stinking cat is hiding. All I need is someone with a stern voice and a big stick to go there and collect it.
Oh, it.
And I think that's the perfect task for you, Enwa. If you return it to the Hlanoic slave market, I'm willing to allow Gethys Reviro passage to Almasthir. He knows nothing of any importance, and if it's his desire to rot in an ordinator cell, I will not deny his wish.
I will do it. I will not bring you a slave. I mean, this is within our character's morality, true enough. I'll do it.
One of the upstanding fishermen in town told us that he has seen a Habu on the island just to the east of Hlanoic.
Oh, I think we saw that guy before. Okay.
Somewhere near the western coast by a small muck pool. The cat must have thought that hiding so close by and biding its time to flee north would fool us, but it has just made itself an easier target. You should have no problem strong-arming it into following you. Return the Habu to Idira Berthendis at the Hlanoic slave market, and Gethys won't be harmed.
Okay. Return a Habu?
Bring him to Idira Berthendis at the Hlanoic slave market. Then I will let that rat claiming sanctuary in your basement scurry away, unharmed.
How about business?
Spit it out.
Claiming sanctuary?
Return a Habu to Idira Berthendis at the slave market, and I will allow Gethys to leave Hlanoic with you. Those are my terms. All further talk just wastes time you could spend cat-catching.
Okay, I'll be on my way.
Good hunting, Enwa.
Okay, and how about yourself?
Get to the point.
Okay. We should probably report back to the temple, right? Lloden Dadrys is willing to let Gethys Reviro leave town if I return a Habu, a slave that has escaped from Idira Berthendis' slave market in Hlanoic. The slave was spotted very close by, on the western shore of the island, just east of Hlanoic, near a muck pool. Okay. Let's head on over here. Let's see, maybe someone here at the temple has ideas on how else to solve this. But if not, like I said, we work for Great House Hlalu as well, so this isn't too far-fetched.
See, this land suits you. We welcome you freely, Outlander.
Okay. Nivis? Alright.
Gethys Reviro claiming sanctuary in our temple puts us in a very unfortunate situation. I hope you're working on resolving it, disciple.
I sort of am.
Lloden Dadrys wants you to return an escaped slave in exchange for allowing us to escort Gethys to Almasthir. Splendid. I was afraid he would make much less reasonable demands. You'll take care of this for us, right?
Okay, he's okay with it, of course. Alright. I'm curious if there's even another route for someone who is like far more pro-abolitionist work. I wonder. Okay. Let's see. The slave was spotted very close by on the western shore of the island just east of Hlanoic near a muck pool. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've seen them. Okay. Now, which island are we talking about? This? Because this is kind of an island. Let me get some water walking. This is not them, though. This is some other guy. Background? You're a fisherman.
Speak,
Okay.
traveler.
I'm assuming this is it. And it's not this little islet, like, in the middle of the river. By a pool of muck. Oh. There's a fucking guy out here. Okay.
Greetings,
Fons Brenner?
Outlander. Do you seek my services?
Oh, welcome, disciple. It's not often I have visitors when I'm up here. I come here to contemplate, yes, but since you've already roused me from my contemplations, perhaps you would be interested in honing your skills with me?
What's your background?
I am Fonsbrenner, priest and acolyte of the temple.
Tell me of Llanowic.
It's ruled by House Lalu, and is a city of traders first and foremost, but we are blessed to have a large temple here to cater to the faithful walking Velos path.
Okay, what of the latest rumors?
You shouldn't give too much credence to rumors, Lyle Schnub.
Okay, what's your background? Yeah, same. Okay. Alright, have a good one, I guess. Maybe you're involved in a later quest? Let's see. Oh, that looks like a muck pool over there. I think that's muck sponge at the very least. There's a bunch of guar chilling. Okay. Well, maybe this isn't a pool of muck. It's muck sponge, though, for sure. There's a cave interior. Let's see. Near a muck pool. Maybe they went inside? Oh no, there they are. Hello?
Go away.
Ahabu. There's a lot of people just chilling out in the wilderness around here, you know? Oh, look at this. There's some items here. Oh. A Nordic claymore and a Nordic helm. Shit, the creshweed is fucking me. Nordic iron helm. Okay. Hello,
So
Ahabu.
little manners, so little time.
What is it you want with Ahabu, Dark Elf?
I'm here to persuade you first. Look, we gotta glaze him up a little bit because we're gonna have to ask for a really big favor. Okay. What do you know about skooma?
They say we Khajiit brought it in to poison their people, and yet they make it themselves in their caves and basements.
Well, that's interesting, Ahabu. I'm here to return you.
The Dark Elf has found poor Ahabu. What next?
I will return you to Idera Bethendis. The Camonna Tong knows you are here. Flee immediately. Never mind. Huh. Should we be nice? I mean, it's out of character, isn't it? It's out of character for us to be nice. But this is probably the route you would take if you were like a good character, like a goodly person, you know? But we have aligned ourselves with like the worst aspects of Great House Lalu. Okay. I will return you to Idera Bethendis.
Woe is Ahabu. Why is the Dark Elf doing this? Is he not an outlander? Just like Ahabu?
It's the only way to save a man's life. Stop asking questions and start walking. It's the only way to save a man's life.
And does Ahabu not have a life worth saving?
Right.
But he has to bow to the superior force. Ahabu will follow the Dark Elf.
Okay, more about the twin lamps? Okay, sure. Oh, and it goes away once I persuade you up a bit. Oh man, this is terrible. I feel like this is worse than some of the shit we did out by the actual plantation, because we're being so directly shitty to this guy. Okay, at least the other time I didn't have to escort my feelings of guilt, right? I didn't have to, like, physically see a lot of that. Out of sight, out of mind. This is what I'm talking about. The Volume 3, we're definitely going to be a bit more of a goodly character than this. Or maybe significantly more. What if he just dies out here? Fuck. Whew. Alright. Here we go. What if I bring him to the temple? Hang on, let's see. Maybe I can bring him to the temple. I feel like there's no simple answer for this. Or no complicated answer, really. There is definitely a simple one. That's just to let him fucking go. Right. Right, to be clear, that is a very simple answer. Okay. Let's see. Oh, go there.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Let's see, over this way. I'm very curious if Nivis will have something to say. Okay. Hey Nivis, look at this.
I see this land suits you. We welcome you freely.
No, nothing. Okay. I found the escaped slave Ahabu and made him follow me back to Idira Bethendis' slave market in Llanowic. Okay, over here. Good. Then over this way. And where even was the market at? Is it all... It's all Endure, isn't it? Let me check the local map real fast. I don't think we're close enough, are we? Okay, fair enough. Sure. You know, it only just occurred to me that, in world, the bracers of, sucking up your magicka and all of that the slaves have to wear, it serves a double purpose if you consider that people can have, detect enchantment, because it makes it a lot easier to find escaped slaves if you're a sicko, you know? Because they are legit showing up on my minimap. Okay. Over here. Journal has been updated. No, I wouldn't say that, Ahabu.
Now, there is no hope for Ahabu.
Poor Ahabu. So, you are the one Lloden has sent to return Ahabu to me? That's right. You brought that unruly cat back? Excellent, Lyle Schnub. I knew I could trust Lloden to help me out. We business owners must look out for each other. Here, I suppose I should give you a little reward too, Outlander. You can tell Lloden that I will take care of the rest. Return Ahabu. Thank you for returning my property to me. I will do my utmost to ensure this doesn't happen again with any of my slaves. Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's head over here. Good, and then... Should I report back to Lloden immediately? Yeah, I guess so. Great. Up here.
Yes.
Hello.
Outlander, how do you do?
Return Ahabu to the slave market and we can talk about your Gethys problem.
Okay, well, I did it.
It's back where it belongs. Then let's talk about that thief claiming sanctuary in your temple.
Okay, let's talk.
The slave is back where it belongs. Very well, Outlander. Your membership in the temple is still a stain on our faith, but at least you have proven that you are willing to respect our laws and customs. So I will hold up my end of the bargain too. Gethys Reviro is free to leave Llanowic, whether on his own or under a temple escort. I do not care, just as long as the rat never shows his face around here again.
Anything more about Ahabu?
Yes, good job, Outlander. Do you want a pat on the back? A biscuit, maybe?
Claiming sanctuary?
Do I need to repeat myself? Gethys Reviro is free to go. We won't lay a finger on him, whether in Llanowic or on the road north. Just get him out of my town.
Okay. Well, let's head out. Maybe there'll be a follow-up? I don't know. You could go one of two ways if you wanted to make, Nivis out to be super good, or to illustrate, like, yeah, in some ways the temple is a part of the problem, right? Like, let's not beat around the bush. The Tribunal Temple here is working closely with the Camonna Tong, you know? This is part of, right? Like, sometimes you take the bad with the good, right? Okay. Nivis Saratharan. Alright. Claiming Sanctuary.
We can take Gethys Reviro to Elmisthir without having to worry about the Camonna Tong. Thank you, disciple. You handled this whole situation admirably. Here, take this book from our library as well. As a reward, I'm sure someone like you can appreciate it. And some potions, fresh from Ovrosa. No, don't worry about it. I will send someone else to escort Gethys. I need you here. I heard some interesting rumors while you were gone. And they are auspicious rumors for once. Are you ready for more duties?
Let's see. Claiming Sanctuary.
It was a difficult situation, and you've handled it well.
Duties.
One of the pilgrims passing through Llanowic recently had paid a visit to the monastery of St. Delen, and over several bottles of Maste, he told me about some very interesting rumors that the monks there heard. They think that the Crook of the Crossing is still nearby. I had hoped to retrieve it for our temple.
The Crook of the Crossing? Okay, tell me more.
The Crook of the Crossing is a staff carried by a companion of St. Veloth on their journey from the Somerset Isles to Morrowind. Or at least, that's the legend. And every pilgrim and commoner alike appreciates a good legend. The staff was lost in the confusion following the armistice, and we had assumed that it was either destroyed or is locked away in some vault in Narcissus now. But if the rumors are true, it has always been near Lake Andarum. It would be marvelous to display it in our temple again. I want you to travel to the nearby monastery of St. Delen and ask the master, Aini Redithril, what she knows of the staff's whereabouts. It's in an old Velothi tower, directly to the northwest of here. If you're comfortable with hiking, the entrance is on the north side of the dome. If you want the easier route, follow Velos Path from the southern gate until another road branches off from it to your right. Then go right again at the next fork. This path will take you directly to the monastery.
Okay, Velothi Tower directly to the northwest of here. We'll go that route. I don't mind hiking at all. Tell me more about this crook.
Have you talked to the Aini Redithril at the monastery of St. Delen yet? The rumors I heard about the Crook of the Crossing were credible.
Okay, can I go down there and speak with the other guy? Or is he gone now? He might well be gone. Let's see, down here.
A warm welcome to you.
Nope, already gone. Unless you have something to say. You were down here with them. No. Okay, what did we write? Nivis Saratharan praised me for handling the negotiations with the Camonna Tong boss. He will see to it that Gethys Reviro is escorted to Elmisthir to stand trial. He meanwhile has more duties for me. Nivis Saratharan has heard rumors that the Crook of the Crossing, an artifact that had traditionally belonged to the Llanowic Temple, is near Lake Andarum. He wants me to pay the nearby monastery of St. Delen, northwest of Llanowic, a visit and ask Ain Redithril about the staff. Okay. Maybe we already have the monastery up on our big map too. Let's see over here. This way. Good. No. Okay. Monastery of St. Ellen, northwest of Llanowic. Oh, my bad. I was looking northeast. Yeah, I guess we haven't been there. Okay. Well, let's check. We might be able to see it from up and around here. Northwest. We could go the long route. Definitely. But what fun is that? Oh, here it is. There's the dome. Let's take care of this rat that we're in combat with. If I can. Oh, a couple rats. Lovely. And then over here. Good. Yeah, Monastery of St. Ellen. Oh my god. Okay. Blister Spore. Oh, it's stealing to loot them. Okay, up this way. Let me swap to local map. Hello?
I see
Dona
this land
Bethalis?
suits you. We welcome you freely, Outlander.
Let's see. Oh, I can ask you about someone in particular?
Amy Redithril is the master here, and you can find her on the top floor, beneath the dome. I am only visiting the monastery, so I am not too familiar with any of the other monks yet.
Okay, fair enough. Broken Diamonds. Feel like that's a new one. Storeroom key right there if we need it. Okay. Well, let's not check up there just yet.
Can I do
Burhan?
anything else?
Hello? Anything lit up with you? Nope. Scribe and Novice of the Temple. Sure. How about over here? Oh, you do a little,
Sarah.
Are you cooking or are you trading? Yeah, I think you're cooking.
I don't know you. What do you want?
I can admire you. Wow, all your stuff is lit up too. Background?
I am Traven Romalin. I am just here to keep the monks fed and their sheets clean. When they don't forget to eat and sleep, that is.
Latest rumors?
I don't know what of the stuff I hear working here is idle gossip and what are profound secrets of the faith. So I best just keep my mouth shut.
Someone in particular?
Aina Redithril is in charge here. You can probably find her on the top floor, beneath the dome.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, nice.
I
Chilling
see
on the
this
pillow?
land suits you.
Before the
We
gates of
welcome you
Valsar.
freely, Outlander.
More new stuff. Okay, whoa. Quite the library. We'll check on the left first.
Welcome.
Fathendrel.
I feel as though I should know you.
Anything new? Nope. Okay. How about over here?
Rumors flow
Danu
from the House of
Faraloth.
Troubles, disciple.
Oh, really? Oh, nothing that I need to know about, though. At least for now. Was it Library Registry? This registry contains a list of every book and scroll added to and removed from the library of the Monastery of St. Ellen. Yeah, it is a pretty extensive library. Oh, look, the full collection of gospel books, I think. Oh, shit. Okay. Huh. Did any of them let me trade? I don't think so. Yeah.
I see this land suits you.
Okay,
We
up
welcome
here.
you freely, Outlander.
Let's talk with you because you don't seem to be who I'm looking for.
Welcome,
Yeah.
friend.
Lane
Are you the
Nethery.
one I've heard talk about?
Hello. Anything in particular? Oh, someone in particular. Ain Redithril over there is the master of the Monastery of St. Ellen. You might also be interested in talking to Dona Bethalis, a distinguished temple master who is staying with us at the moment. He should be downstairs. Okay, well, I did talk to him. He didn't really have much to say, though. Sure. Hello.
Welcome, friend. You're nearly a legend around here. Please, talk.
Well, speaking of legends, I'm here about the Crook of the Crossing. Yes, Master Seraphrin is correct. We found credible evidence that a staff claimed to be the Crook of the Crossing is in the daedric ruin of Adaranipal on the southern shore of Lake Andarum. Now, if Master Seraphrin is also interested in my personal opinion, then I'll tell him that I don't believe that this staff is truly from the time of St. Veloth, but I suspect that he's not. If you're willing to take the risk of tussling with the cultists of Mehrunes Dagon, then I suggest you go see for yourself. Okay, tell me more about the Crook. If the staff is no longer in Adaranipal, then I'm afraid that we can't help you. It must have been taken from there recently. Maybe someone at the ferry post on Lake Andarum knows more? Wait, was it taken from there? It's a daedric ruin dedicated to Mehrunes Dagon, sitting on a small peninsula on the southern shore of Lake Andarum. The outer structures are partially submerged. I wouldn't be surprised if the same is true for the interior. This may be the one that I actually went into. And maybe that's why we have dialogue about not being there. Because maybe we've already been inside and seen that there was no crook within. Which maybe it's the Mages Guild who did it. And that would explain their that would explain their presence. No? Give us like reason to get involved with them. Let's see here. Sure. A daedric ruin on the southern shore of Lake Andarum. I'm pretty sure we were there. Oh yeah, look. Check it out. Cleared. Okay. Maybe someone at the ferry post on Lake Andarum knows more. So we've already cleared it, so we may as well go to the Hlalu ferry then. Okay, fair enough. Let's head back to Hlanowick, because we can probably grab a ferry ride over. Should be able to. Okay, over this way. And it's you, right? I would like to go to, yeah, the Hlalu ferry. Okay. Hello, ferry lord. Do you know, about the Crook of the Crossing?
The Razni Sa remembers a scary dark elf in a robe coming here from somewhere on the eastern half of the lake. He wanted passage to and back from my Dathren, and as he went, he had a staff, and when he returned, he didn't.
Okay. Anything else about it?
The Razni Sa already told you what she knows. She can't be held responsible for every passenger she takes on.
Okay, that's fair. Tell me about Idathrin.
It's a fishing village, just on the other side of that island to the west. The one with the daedric ruin on it. The Razni Sa can take you to Idathrin safely, for just a small fee.
Okay. Sure. But let's ask around here. Maybe we can get an ID on this person. Let's see. Hello. Donan Salmon?
I'm listening.
No, you know nothing. Okay. How about you? No, people here don't know shit.
Moments, if you care to talk.
Okay, well, we talked to the right person then.
Friend?
Zarazani Sa at the Lake Andarum ferry outpost has told me that she took a scary-looking Dunmer to Idathrin. When he went there, he had a staff with him, and it was gone when she returned. Okay, can we go to Idathrin then? Thank you. Let's see, do you know anything about this person?
Virtue, Outlander.
How about the Crook of the Crossing?
The only member of the Guild of Mages that I've seen in Idathrin lately is Terravendil. He is the Altmer in the red robe. You can't miss him.
Right, I didn't miss him earlier. But that is not a Dunmer.
Walk with virtue, Outlander.
Okay. Oh, there.
You're in good company, friend. Welcome.
What do you know of this local ruin? It's a half-sunken daedric ruin on the southern shore of Lake Andarum. We hear it's been taken over by a cult devoted to the bad Daedra, Mehrunes Dagon. Be careful if you venture in there, Lyle Schnub. And what about the Crook of the Crossing? Okay, fine. I admit it. I purchased a staff from one of the cultists in Andaranipal. So what? It sounds like you should be happy I've secured it for the Guild of Mages, wizard. Maybe happy to the tune of 2,000 drakes? Then I will gladly relinquish the Crook of the Crossing into your hands. Here are 2,000 drakes. I order you to give me the staff, apprentice. I need to consider this. Can I order him to give it to me? Oh yeah, it worked. He didn't like that, though. This is outrageous. I bow to your authority, wizard, but know that I will lodge a formal complaint against you with the guild. I was doing nothing but minding my own business and doing independent research. Okay, tell me more about the Crook. I hope it saves you a lot on a boat fare. Okay, great. And it's probably not even the real deal, according to what's-her-name. Let's see here. It has a constant effect of water walking. Wow. I don't know if that means it's the real deal. Oh shit, I'm encumbered. Okay, let's drink some booze then. We have quite a bit. Okay. Great. Actually, should I go over to the shop here? I could sell off some crap. I could do. Well, I don't even remember where the little shop is in this little town. Huh. It's one of these. Oh, the general trader. Okay, barter. Let's see. What will you take from me? How about some of these damn scrolls, right? Yeah, let's get rid of these. Okay. Rally a creature? Sure, I'll get rid of that. Lasting light. Sold a bit too much, but that's fine. I'll buy some scuttle. Ooh, okay, scuttle is fucking valuable. Demoralize a humanoid. Okay, I'll get rid of it. There we are.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
And I'll eat that scuttle. Great. Okay, so now let's head on out of here. I've ordered Terravendil to hand over the Crook of the Crossing. He was angry but submitted to my authority in the Guild of Mages.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay, so now let's go back to Hlanowic.
Short trip, long trip. You decide.
And let's have some more booze. We really should go drop off some more crap, though. We got so much. Okay, let me also do some quick repairs here. Okay. Drink some of that. And let's head out. Over this way, back to the temple. I'm assuming we need not take it to the monastery, right? I don't know, maybe she would appreciate that. Fuck it.
Friend.
Okay, Nivis Sarathran?
I should know you.
Have you learned anything about the Crook of the Crossing yet?
Well, I have it.
Yes, that's the Crook of the Crossing. Or at least it looks exactly like the images of it I've seen in archives. Thank you for retrieving this valuable piece of local history. I'll make sure that it'll get prominently displayed in our temple, just as soon as I have figured out where to put it. Here is some gold for your troubles. I hope this more than covers your expenses, and copies of the Gospel of St. Veloth for your personal use. Every temple member should have them. Are you ready for more duties?
Can I get more duties? Tell me more about the Crook.
I still haven't decided where to put it, The pilgrims need to see it and be moved by its spiritual significance, but we can't risk someone pinching it again either.
Okay, duties.
I've heard alarming reports of 2 kidnapped pilgrims.
2 kidnapped pilgrims.
Their names are Modron Falvanis and Nalor Brillin, and they were traveling from Florinhull. A witness reported that they were accosted by bandits at a crossroad and marched off into the hinterlands at Sword Point. Luckily, she was brave enough to follow them, and so we know they were brought to Odernamus. It's an old cave, dug into a lonely hill northwest of the daedric ruin of Naaman Batashpi. I'll mark that on your map. The entrance to Odernamus is on the western slope of the hill. Please, save them.
Okay, more on them.
Please hurry to Odernamus and save the 2 pilgrims, disciple. It's to the northwest of Naaman Batashpi, built into a hill. Don't let the dome on the crown of that hill fool you. The entrance to the cave is actually on the western slope.
Okay. Nothing else. Fair enough. Sure. Here, I also have, let me see here. We could go over to, like, the pawnbroker and get rid of, like, our copy of, like, Sermon 27 that we just got from him as well. And I think we have a weapon we can pawn off. Let's see. Oh, there? Let's get rid of these. Do I want to get rid of this wooden staff of mercy? Yeah. The drag shard blade as well. And Sermon 27. Right.
I have heard of you, Outlander.
Okay. Nivis Serathrin has tasked me with freeing 2 kidnapped pilgrims. They were captured by bandits and taken to Odernamus, a cave built into the hill to the northwest of the daedric ruin of Naaman Batashpi. The cave entrance is on the western slope of the hill. But where is Naaman Batashpi again? Let's see, can I ask about any of this? I don't think I can.
Must be going
Okay.
crazy.
Naaman Batashpi. Oh, here it is. Wow, it's way down there. Holy shit, it's right at the border of known lands for the time for this update. Okay. I don't know. Ooh, shit. Ooh, I can't quite get over. Okay, there we are. Over here. Great. Oh, look at all the fun-loving scamps out here. Let's get some healing going on. Okay, let's do a quick save, but I'm sure we'll annihilate them with this cool new spear. Oh, there's even more dead scamps or something? Oh shit, there's a dead guy. Oh, a dead adventurer, okay. I mean, it's bad that it's a person who has died, but, you know, nobody important to us. It's not one of the people we were looking for. Okay. Let's see. We are still in combat with something following me from way back there. What's rat, I think? Maybe the Yeth grub too? Okay. Good, good, good. Looks like an ogrum. Sure. But this is not the place I need to be anyway, right? Should I go inside and just take a look, though? Just for fun? What the fuck was that? We were getting some, like, coastal winds coming at me. Whoa, look at all the Yeth grub and shit. Oh, and look at that freak. Okay. Wow, look at the little bridge, too. Oh, shit. Is this like a super swamp troll? Oh my god, look at it heal up. Holy fuck, this is like a super swamp troll. Oh, it's guarding a bridge, isn't it? Uh-oh. This is bad. Okay, let me get some fatigue. Holy fuck. It is regenning so fast. Look at the fucking regen on it, yo! Okay. I gotta get some good rolls with my damage. I got, like, one good one. Thankfully, I am keeping it staggered. Okay. Here, I'm gonna have to drink some more fatigue. Okay, let's take that Sujama I've been saving. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. Whew! That's a little fucking advice for you. Yeah, this is like a souped up ultra swamp troll. Oh my god. If not for the Sujama, I don't know how long we would have been poking at that thing. I better repair up a bit. Wonderful. Is there anything else out here in the shroomage zone? It's so beautiful, I'm compelled to explore it. It's like a unique microbiome. Just like the one we had seen earlier by the gourd. Look at all the fucking Yethgrub! God, I have to destroy them all. I'm sorry, Yethgrub. I'm here to murder you. They're like infesting the shroomage. Okay. Great. Am I actually in combat with another one? I don't think so. Maybe there's a crab somewhere that I'm missing. I'd believe that. Okay. So what do I need? Cave built into a hill on the northwest of the Daedric ruin. Should I go into the ruin itself? I really want to. I'm gonna do it while we're here. Maybe we'll get another cursed gem for one trip back to the cursed gem collector. Uh-oh. Well, look at that, there's some asshole over there trying to fucking snipe my ass. Okay. Helver. I'll take your money. Standard Rising Force Potion. Oh, a chitin open helm. Oh. I'll take the Rising Force pot. Got some cloth, sack. Filled with a little bit of food. I'll chow down. Man, 83 alk. Okay. Got my amulet of levitating if I need it. But I don't think I do. Yeah, okay. Not from outside. I'm gonna quick save just in case. Could be dangerous. Oh shit, a fucking two-handed Terry. God, the new spear is so powerful. Okay. Katru Matillan. Okay. Okay, you're a caster type. That's fine. Is this just all Breton? No, okay. Sounds like an Argonian. Yeah. Sure. Me when I'm a car with a flat tire. Let's see over here. Small Quama. I'll take that. A lot of scrolls in here. Pretty valuable. Should I take them? Yeah, I'm gonna take all the scrolls to sell. That's high value to weight ratio. You know what I'm saying? Okay. An Elemental Daedra. Scroll of Invis. Sure. Let me get a light source going too. Can burn through these a bit. Miscellaneous. Show me the money. There we go. Travel lantern. It does nothing. Okay. God, it's barely noticeable. Is this like one of the really dim ones? Maybe. Anything else up here in these upper levels? Let me swap to local map. I'm still wearing my detecto hat. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, wait. This is on their dead bodies. Yeah. Okay. Continue through here. Inner shrine. Oh, before I forget, let me mark it as cleared. Let's head back outside. There we go. Great. And let's travel down over to the inner shrine, was it? Yeah. Quick saving in case someone immediately kills me. Okay, hopefully I can... Oh gosh. Kill this dude before the other one gets here. He's just shooting shit into the damn wall. Okay. Great. I hear someone else walking around. Okay. Okay. Oh, it was the diamond that did it. Annihilate! Annihilate! Whew! Cool. Daedric Wakazashi. Gonna chow down on the heart. Servant's skull. Money. Okay. Good. Oh, wow. Master's mortar and... Wow, Master's equipment back here. Not anything that interests me, though. Ain't about that. Okay. Let's get a pick handy. I'll use some of these crap ones. More money. Whoa, a bunch of potions. I'm just gonna drink some of these, I guess. Restore fatigue. Ooh, that may actually be worth taking. Okay, water walking, water breathing. That's just fun stuff. Restore HP. I guess I'll take it. They're cheap, so they're really heavy. Reflect. I'll use that right now. Same goes for the Night Eye. Invis. Fortify Magicka. Eh. Fortify. Okay. Sure. Is there an upper level here? Not in this section. Oh, glass and a ghoul heart. Gonna eat the glass. Whoa, a shitload more high-value scrolls. I'm taking them. Yoinking them. Anything in these urns? Nah, nothing. Did I check their buds? Ah, garnet. And some racer plume. Gonna chow down. Delish. A chest with restore health. God, it's so bad. It's a bargain one. Do I really want to take some bargain restore health? I don't think so. I'll take cheap. But I feel like bargain is so, so bad. I'm gonna set them right there, right? If I get fucked up enough, I'll come back and use it. Okay. Let me use my hammer here. Oh, it's an Atronek. Okay. Some big passageways here. Gonna eat that frost salt. Why not? It's bad for me, but I can't resist. Ooh, a Dremora. Quick saving in case we get torn up. Absorb the shit out of that. Great. Dude, we are annihilating with the spear. The only thing that's really given us trouble is that souped up troll. Anything else around here? Which I bet we could have overcome the troll if we just like swapped to some of our usable fire damage, right? We have some on hand. Dude, this is like another type of Khajiit. Vashiro. Cheap restore fatigue. Why not? It's like a very tall Khajiit. No. A spooky red lamp. Bunch of bone meal. Can bone meal be cursed? No. Didn't think so. Was this a big shroomage? Blue foot. Oh, there's a Gordon down here. Okay. Oh, God, what the fuck? Cursed gold. Uh-oh. You've got a high-range super spear. Oh, fuck. Okay, okay. Fuck off. Fuck off. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, it was just an ebony one. Yeah. I mean, that's bad, but it could be worse. I'm gonna heal up with my magic. Get some restoration XP. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna eat the heart. Okay. There's someone down there. I can tell. Do you like that? That's Morrowind, huh? Anytime you say I can tell. Oh, shit. Get you around the corner there. Yeah, you ain't getting me with your purple. Not today. Cool. Eric Reutener. With a steel viper axe. You look like a legionary. Okay. Wow. Okay. Got some bread, scrib jelly, poop bucket, nice bedroll. Okay. Wow, an even deeper passage still? What the heck? The antechamber? Okay, so what was the other route then? That also goes to the damn antechamber. Okay, let's go back around here. I haven't been paying attention to the map because I've been too busy focused on poking people with the old spear. I think we missed an upper level here. I don't know. Okay. So let's arc back around this way. Go over here. Let me quick save just in case. Some scamps. Oh shit. Would you summon a Dremora? Okay. Oh, that guy's got like a spooky eye. Cayman Satel. There's a lot of Outlanders here. Right? There's a lot of people who are like Breton, I think. Okay. Master's Retort. Ash Salts. Exclusive Magicka Resist. Okay. Some Levitate. Not that we need Levitate pots at this point. Oh, the Periodon. Volume 5. Whoa, okay. Demons of the Fringes. That was about Periite. Okay, we're gonna hold off on reading that until we have a full collection, which frankly we may not get in this volume of Morrowind Mondays. That may be a volume 3 goal. Let's pick into this. Oh, what was that soul gem? Flame Atronic. Okay. Get the old pick rolling. Holy shit, there's a bunch of precious stones. I'm taking them all. No demons. Yoinking some eggs. Yum. Okay. This also goes into the antechamber, which is very red. Okay. There's a fun scamp. Oh shit, that Dremora is sniping me. Oh look, it's got like a fun head. Okay. I'm worried that I'm gonna get hit with one of these arrows and it's gonna annihilate me. Oh my god, it almost did! Fuck off, please! Oh god! Oh god, oh, I think I got so lucky there. Oh my god. It did like a third of my HP. Dremora Sharpshooter, a dwarven longbow. Oh, new type of bow just dropped. Shooting ebony at me. Okay. Yeah, at first blush you might think like, well, why would dwarves have a bow? You know, it does make sense that their ranged weapon of choice was the crossbow, because that feels a lot more technologically advanced than a standard bow. But the way in which this thing had like, I don't know what it's called, I'm not like an archer guy in real life, but it has these like pulleys or gears or whatever at the top. Does that make it like a composite bow? What is that? What type of bow do you call this when it has this extra stuff that like lets it flex a bit more, and it has like I don't know what they're called, the wheels, the pulleys on the drawstring, the bowstring. But yeah, it looks sufficiently technologically advanced. Right, I feel like they did a good job, whoever came up with that one. Because like I said, yeah, true enough, at first blush, you may think like, yeah, Dwemer, they shouldn't have regular bows. But if you make it look like one of them. A black rose. Ooh. Okay. I'm just gonna take it. I like how when you sit them, they stand right up. Okay. I guess that makes them very fun for decorating. You know, if you got a little house, you can just plant them. Okay. Golly, we got a lot of places we can go here. This place is big as shit. I thought this would just be a fun little side-off adventure, but my god, this is a whole ass ordeal. Good gravy, look at all these shitty probes we have. Do some repairs too while I'm here. Okay, let's do a quick save. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna quick save. What? You've slain someone, a dead war ordinator. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's a dry guy. It's a Givelet, Lotan. Oh my god, look at how they look in Morrowind. Oh, the Morrowind iteration looks so freaky. Okay. Huh. I don't know why, but I feel like it makes sense. I feel like it looks like a very, right? Like this looks about right. It's angular in the right ways in which you would expect a Morrowind version. You know, if sort of Oblivion is remarkable for its softness, you know, we've talked about this in the Oblivion remaster and a little bit in the original playthrough. But how Oblivion has like a certain softness to it. Everything has like rounded edges. The bloom effect is like famous in the original. And some of that still persists in the remaster, but not all of it. True enough, not all of it. But going by that way, Morrowind has like very defined lines and it feels angular. You know, am I wrong about that? Okay. Morrowind is like high contrast. Well, not high contrast, but contrast. Some good contrast on its textures and all that. You know, if we just look at the daedric armor. Right, that's original stuff. Maybe re-upped textures, but otherwise. Okay. I don't actually even know how they sound. They never talk, do they, in Oblivion, which is the only thing I otherwise know them from. Maybe they're present in Daggerfall.
Bothersome mortal, you are a fool to have come here without reason or invitation. Your vexatious presence will not stand. Be gone from my sanctum.
Goodbye. Okay. Anything else?
Irritant mortal, you should have left when you had a chance. I will enjoy reducing your bones to fine powder.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna reduce me, huh? Dog, I'm about to reduce you, and recycle you, and reuse you. I'm just kidding. Oh god, I'm not gonna put you in a soul gem. I can't be bothered with that shit. Ooh. Shatter Right. A unique weapon. A blunt one. Maybe I should leave this here in case I need it for a quest. Right? Because I don't really have a need to use it. But just in case, you know, as we have in the past, rather than taking it back somewhere else, maybe we'll leave it there. If I'm not going to just use it, I'll leave it there. Okay. Maybe I should have soul trapped them, though. Right, maybe that wouldn't have been a bad idea. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try and soul trap them. Okay. Great. Okay. Okay, it took. Eat it, bud. Whew. There we go. Did I get the soul? Yeah, fuck yeah, man. Okay. Great. Should I leave the gem here as well? Right, if I need to come back for the weapon for a quest, and, you know, in the same line of thinking. Yeah, I think this is the smartest play. If in case I need to come back, I'm just gonna plant it there and I'm gonna take an extra soul gem. Okay. Look, we're planning ahead. We're thinking of the future. This is clever. This is smart. Alright. Just as well, it'll help with our encumbrance too, to not have to lug out a, what was that, 4096 encumbrance on that shit? It's a lot. Which we could muster it, but do I want to? Not really. Now if it were a spear, sure, we'd consider that. I don't know, part of me wonders, do I just have the best damn spear right now in the game, as far as Tamriel Rebuilt is concerned? I don't know. I might. Right, this damn thing is pretty damn good. Alright, I've aggroed something. Looks like a clan fear. Oh, it doesn't have its little, yeah, rock chisel clan fear. It's too big. Is this a dead end? Yeah, I think it is. Okay, let's take a look around in this waterlogged area. Anything to look at? I feel like we saw the most important thing in here. Okay, I'm gonna eat your heart. And yours. And fortify my strength by eating your flesh. Sure. Okay. Lovely. Decis Carantinus. Second barrier belt. An extravagant shirt. Oh, it's so extravagant. It looks like ebony. Ritual chamber key. Heavy leather boots. Oh, a glass wakizashi. Those aren't in the core game, are they? Glass wakizashi? I don't know. Master's lockpick? I'll take it. Steel dart. Lotham. I'll drink that Lotham. It's decent stuff. It's like the fatigue version of a little Sujama. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You know what? That's another fun idea. I like the idea of a run where you don't use standard potions. Because it's a lot more doable, because there's a lot more variety in Tamriel Rebuilt. But a fun challenge run where the only, like, consumables you take are, like, alcohol or even drugs, right? The only consumables your character imbibes, you never imbibe just a standard potion. It has to be, like, some sort of narcotic. Either, like, illegal or legal. Yeah, I like the idea of that. Okay. No? Inner shrine. Where's the ritual chamber at? Have I already gone through it? Maybe this is it. Are we in the ritual chamber right now? God, maybe. Maybe this was it. The antechamber? Antechamber, outer shrine, antechamber. Yeah, maybe I've checked it all out. Could be. Okay. Can I jump up this? Ooh, I kind of want to. I don't think I can. I'll levitate my ass up. Very nice. Okay, over here. This direction? Okay. And then here on the left. Lovely. And then up this way. And let me just double check we didn't miss like a ritual chamber. Nope. Okay. Inner shrine. Oh, I've looped around. What a fool I am. I just did one big fucking loop. Okay. Let's see. Good, good, good. I'm too busy thinking about cool guy runs where you just drink alcohol and do drugs. Right? Okay. Outer shrine is over that away. Too busy thinking about drugs to properly navigate a damn dungeon. Okay. And we made sure that there were no, like, upper areas. And this leads back outside. Alright. As far as we know, there's no other entry point. Yeah. There is not another entry point. Okay. Well, this little trail might lead to the dungeon that we want. Okay. Remember, don't let the dome fool you. Well, we weren't fooled, we were just tempted. That's what he should have said. Don't let the dome tempt you. Oh, shit, look. End of the world right here. Okay. Let me check my map. The cave entrance is on the western slope of the hill. Northwest. Okay. So probably one of these. Oh, there's the dome. That is not the dome. That's just the damn ass ruin. Ralal Ancestral Tomb. That's not what we want. How about over here? There's a lot of peace-loving guar out here. Looking very cute. Okay. Up and over this way. Oh, okay. Who are you? You're just some rando pissed off bandit? Maybe you're one of the ones who accosted our folks. A hackle low pipe. I just fucking eat hackle low. I don't even smoke that shit. I just eat it raw. Yeah. A bong? How do you use that? Yeah, you drink it. I just... Bong? That's the sound of me ripping up the bong and drinking that nectar inside. Oh, that sounds foul. That sounds so foul. Okay. Which, don't get it twisted. This makes it sound like I regularly partake in a bong. I do not. Alright, don't get any ideas that I'm actually someone who I'm not. Let's get it straight. I'm playing the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind Tamriel Rebuilt. And I'm in my 30s. I'm just kidding. Everybody who plays this game is at least in their 30s. Alright. Let's see. Let's mark that as cleared. There we are. This is the name of the game. Or the name of the place, even. I thought we were playing Morrowind, not Verdanimus. Ooh, a whole bunch of barrels. Oh, shit, a two-handed fucking Terry. Fuck off. God, you're gonna fuck me.
Leave me alone!
Why is he screaming at me? Oh, is he running away? Is he fleeing? Holy shit, good thing he's fleeing from me because he's tough as hell. Oh my god. Okay, okay. I'm worried I'm gonna back up into another pole. Fuck! Wasn't doing me any... I don't know if having the Boots of Blinding Speed on that helped or hindered. We were definitely able to get away from him more. But at what cost? Nordic Claymore. Nordic Trollbone Boots. These are the boots? Okay. Yeah, I guess so. Pauldron. Yeah, you got the full set. Note from AP? Oh, whoops, that is cloth. I want the note. Finis, when I said I needed a dark elf for my experiments, I meant a live one. The last one your henchman brought me was so cut up that he died before I could even run a simple test. Hope you didn't expect me to pay for him. Find me another one, and soon. If your gang manages to catch 2 or 3, even better. And no more Khajiit for now. AP. What the fuck? Do we know AP? I don't think so. What have we got back here? Anything good? Bandit Chief's Ledger. This ledger shows received payments for live prisoners from someone only identified as AP in the margins. Okay. Should I take that? Yeah, maybe they'll want to see it. Gonna eat that scuttle. Free money. Sujama. I'll take some more Sujama. I'll drink the Mazte. I'll eat this as well. Marshmallow. Love it. Okay, and then let me get my pick handy. Anything good? A little bit of money. Rest of it is trash to me. Oh, look. Ooh, dire times here at Ordanimus. No poop bucket. Poop cup. Dangerous game you're playing. A dangerous game. Okay. Over here. Got a bunch of arrows. Oh, 20 hound meat. Hell yeah. We love a big stack of elk. Look, I'm just gonna raw dog and drink all this booze right here. Just get souped up. Oh shit, I accidentally took the axe or whatever. Sit it out in the world because it looks cooler that way.
You should have run while you had the chance.
Eat a butt. The Talking Guar of Vul. Have I read that? I'm gonna take it. Nice shirt. Okay.
This is pointless.
Oh, fuck, a fucking Terry. Thankfully, I'm owning it all up. Holy shit. Dobias. What a name. He had an aquamarine. Some ornata meat. And a probe. Well, free estates wine. Nordic ringmail boot. Purists too? Well, that's core game, right? I don't know. I always get such a kick out of seeing when the TR team has built out like full sets of armor for stuff that used to only be partial sets. Same goes for weapons. I don't know, I just enjoy it so much. Okay, let's do a quick save. Got some grief. I'm drinking it. Head over here. Ooh, we can't go up this way? Okay, this is jumping only. Well, I'll do that. Oh, there's a secret basket. Here, I'm just gonna move the basket. Limeware cup. Okay. Fork. Knife. Fine glass. Okay. Yeah, finding some fine glass items. That was one of our very first quests in Tamriel Rebuilt. Okay. Let's travel over this way. Ooh, we probably ought to repair up. We're at a 30% damage debuff on our super spear. Bulegbeka Gra Shargak. Sorry, you know, orc names are so fun. Okay. Take some of that. Speaking of hammers, we just got a whole bunch off of you. Good. Okay, let's check up here. Great. Master's probe and pick. Okay, I'll take that. An empty vial. Firebite sword. Should I take the master's probe and pick? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Why not? Use up that hammer. Cool. It's hidden back here. Potion of Invis. I'm just gonna drink it for fun. Slave bracers. Oh, shit. Okay. Were they using these to take them as prisoner? Oh. Worn chest. Oh, I thought it had a name. Okay. 50 gold. Iron dagger. Some other doodads here. Oh, wow. Big old egg in a pot. Some steel equipment. Treasure chests, a smattering of moolah. 5 scuttle, I'll take that and munch on it. Ooh, 10 salt rice. Oh my gosh. A bunch of crappy weapons. Skooma. Okay. I'll consume that. That's a delicious little treat. Some dried slaughterfish. Ew, it's all like... Ew, it looks furry. Okay. I'll fucking eat it. What's this? Slave key. Ah. I feel like we know where our folks are going to turn up at.
He is a hard man, all right. Well,
Oh there. Nice poop buckets y'all got. Modron Falvanis.
Are you here to let me go free?
I sure am.
You have the key. Will you let me go free? Will you free me?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Thank you for freeing me. Who knows what those brutes wanted to do with me? I heard them talk about experiments, and I almost started to hope that they would just sell me into slavery after all. But now that this bracer is off and the door is open, I can make my own way out of here.
This is why you always gotta carry a scroll of divine or LMCV intervention. Kidnap pilgrim?
Yes, that bandit scum kidnapped me when I was on my way from Lernol to Llanowick. Praised be Almalexia that you found me.
And what about you, Nalor? Go free, yeah, I will free you.
Praise Almsivi, I'm free. Thank you. I will not forget this. And don't worry, I can make my own way out of this blasted cave.
Okay, great. Well, let's get out of here then. Sure. Speaking of, should I just warp on out of here? Maybe I should. Yeah, maybe I will. Let me do it. Let's see. If I use CV intervention, am I liable to go to Llanowick? I feel like I am. I'll use one of these scrolls. Hey, yeah, I'm in Llanowick. Wonderful. Okay, great. Well, I think we'll call it here for now. No? And when next we return, we'll report back to the temple. I don't know. I feel like we've gotten a lot of them done. Maybe we're near or are about to be fully done with the temple here. In which case, we've got these two over here. And then I think we're done with Llanowick. Right? I think we've done everything to the best of my ability, as far as I know of, for this character in specific. Anyway, as per usual, if you'd like to stick around, we will be doing a little bit of reading. And I don't think we had yet read this book on skooma, right? An Alchemist's Guide to Skooma? I don't think I had. Right? Yeah, so we'll read this. It's somewhat fitting, right? We've had a little bit of run-ins with skooma trade and all of that. Right here, let me look the other way because I don't want to see that guy's terrifying, like, side eye. that was freaking me out a little bit. All right, now if you'll excuse me real quick, I am going to take a quick drink before we get started with the reading. Apologies. Okay, sorry about that. An Alchemist's Guide to Skooma by Jeannot Lepage, or Lepage. 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 Maybe. Many alchemists will frown upon my profession. I am a producer for the Mains Court. I am a skooma producer for the Mains Court and elsewhere. However, this unique position allows me to study two of the most interesting substances in Tamriel, moon sugar and its derivative, skooma. Moon sugar is a narcotic found in sugar canes native to the Tenmar forest of southern elsewhere. Despite being illegal in the Empire, it is the Providence's chief export. It is used in everyday life throughout elsewhere, even as a seasoning for food. It is not exceptionally potent, however. It can be used to produce the significantly stronger narcotic, skooma. Skooma is a crystalline solid produced from moon sugar. It's a solid? It is highly addictive, and its users pass through bouts of euphoria, followed by a protracted lethargy. It is smoked in a special... you smoke it. In a special pipe. The crystals are placed in a small dish and heated. The gas produced... Freudian slip. The gas produced is bubbled through water in the pipe to cool it as it is inhaled. An alchemist will recognize this as similar to the way an alembic functions, and indeed a skooma pipe can be used as such. Yeah, very clever for the writing to make note of that. Just as well, it has only once again just occurred to me, sort of the two-facedness, the hypocrisy, and frankly the shittiness of the Tamrielic Empire, in that, right, the cultural touchstone of elsewhere that is moon sugar, which frankly a lot of people enjoy and they could have taxed the hell out of if they wanted, they banned it, right? You're not allowed to have moon sugar, right? You cannot... Moon sugar is technically illegal, although it is still their chief export. It is, by Tamrielic law, illegal. But you know what they let Morrowind get away with? Fucking slavery. They let you enslave people in Morrowind. How ridiculous. Dog, what? Who the fuck was fucking the Emperor of Tamriel that allowed that little bit of legislation to go through to be like, yeah, we're gonna ban the narcotic, which is the baseline for moon sugar itself isn't even quite as wild as skooma, right? To be clear, it would make sense like, yeah, we're not allowing skooma, but you can do moon sugar, just like, it's legal to have in your house the ingredients to make methamphetamine, right? But you're not allowed to have methamphetamine, right? Right? Don't get it twisted. You can have one, but not the other, right? And one is significantly worse for you than the other. But in this case, it's just blanket, right? No matter what, no skooma, no moon sugar, and we are actually going to allow slavery, right? As part of the armistice, we're just going to let them have slavery. We feel like that's fair. Not to the slaves, but right. It's important for their culture, unlike in elsewhere, All right. In elsewhere, skooma is made from moon sugar and a poisonous herb called nightshade. All parts of this plant are poisonous, but some contain an essence which enhances the potency of moon sugar. If improperly prepared, the skooma user will experience loss of voice, minor fits, and a wide-eyed death. It is for this reason that the main employs an alchemist to produce skooma. The root of the nightshade plant contains most of the essence, but the berries and flowers produce a much more fragrant skooma. The lowest quality skooma is produced from the leaves. Leaf skooma is cheap, but is very bitter to smoke, and greatly shortens the lifespan of the consumer. The leaves are also used by thieves. A piece worn on the breast is said to amplify sneaking abilities. The essence is easy for an alchemist to extract, but only freshly picked nightshade should be used. The nightshade must first be ground into a fine powder with a mortar and pestle, then simmered in a retort with water. Note that a foul odor is given off when crushing the plant. The more it smells, the higher the amount of the essence present. The gas produced must be diverted to an alembic and condensed to a liquid. This liquid is then placed in a warm, dry location and left to stand until nothing but a white residue remains. The alchemist must be careful not to inhale the gas or residue, or they will die. This powder must be kept in a sealed container until needed and is sparingly used to its potency. The final stage in the preparation of skooma requires that the alchemist dissolve some moon sugar in water and bring it to the boil. For 1 pint of water, you should add 1 cup of moon sugar. Once it is boiling, add 1 thimbleful of nightshade essence. A wise alchemist will collect any fumes given off in order not to waste any. Once all the water has boiled off and the cauldron has cooled, the skooma is ready to be bottled. Nightshade is only found in 2 places, Elsewhere and Solstheim, where it is known as Belladonna. What? I guess it was retconned then at a certain point. Where it is known as Belladonna. The frosts of Solstheim not only destroy the beneficial properties of the plant, but also make setting up a production lab very difficult. In ages past, all Khajiit lived in Elsewhere. Today, they're spread all across Tamriel, often far from moonsugar and nightshade. Moonsugar can be smuggled, but nightshade is more problematic, as the plant itself rots quickly, destroying the essence. On the other hand, it is difficult to import the powder, due to its highly toxic nature. Smugglers demand outlandish fees for smuggling skooma due to its illegality. For a solution to these difficulties, the Main has turned to me for advice. During my time in Elsewhere, I have attempted to make skooma from many alternative plants, but these efforts have rarely been successful. I've found that the attempts which are successful tend to involve harmful plants, or at least those that sting the tongue when tasted. However, only a few of these acerbic plants seem to have the correct essence. A poppy from Hammerfell produces a slight tingling when tasted, and can be used to make a form of skooma. However, an ashiam from Morrowind, if tasted raw, is acrid, but cannot be used to produce skooma. It seems evident to me that there are at least 2 forms of corrosiveness. I discovered recently how to test for these forms quite by accident. One day I was producing skooma from some red poppies, and I accidentally knocked over the retort and spilled boiled poppies over my work surface. I went to get a rag to mop up the mess when I noticed the water, turned red by the poppies, was changing color. When I had been dicing a Morrowind ashiam, I saw the red change to pink, while the spot on which I had been bottling skooma changed to orange. This was a revelation. Further tests showed that nightshade turned the dye yellow. I also found that I could make the test dye from a number of different plants. In fact, any red, blue, or purple vegetation seemed to contain it. Purple plants produced the best results. When plants that could not be used to make skooma plants were added, the purple dye turned red, and when plants from which skooma could be manufactured were added, it turned yellow or green. The best plants for the production of skooma were those that made this dye green. The pertinent question at this point is, what way are these plants different? Is it something they're absorbing from the soil? With this thought, I traveled to the Tenmar Forest in order to conduct research on its soil. I found that the soil in which moon sugar plants did not change the color of any of my dyes, but areas where nightshade grew produced the same color as the plant itself produced upon exposure to my dyes. My natural curiosity was piqued by this. With the blessing of the Main, I sent scouts to collect samples of soil from areas across Tamriel. I found that the soil from poppy fields of Hammerfell produced the expected result, while the ashlands of Vardenfell turned my dyes red. The salt marshes along the coasts of the Black Marsh also gave a positive result. Wherever a favorable soil was found, I ordered plants retrieved from that area. I also asked the scouts to give descriptions of the areas. It seems that the areas with the correct soil are either salt marshes, such as the bitter coast of Vardenfell, or areas near to white, brittle rock. When looking for ingredients, simply find areas like this. Many of these plants can be used to produce forms of skooma. Of course, these forms are not entirely identical to the nightshade skooma. Poppy skooma gives the user a slight floating sensation and more aggravated mood swings, with more pronounced ecstasy and more appalling depression. When served with goat's milk, users actually levitate, which is amusing to many skooma consumers. Bitter Coast Marshmallow skooma has an exceptionally sweet taste and heightens perception, while Black Marsh Dragon's Tongue skooma rivals even Nightshade in its potency, with the added bonus of seemingly endless endurance. Some plants, despite having the right properties, were unsuitable for skooma for other reasons. For example, one of my test subjects sampled skooma made from a fungus called Bungler's Bane. When he inhaled the brown smoke, he lost his ability and indeed compulsion to move. What is more, restorative magic could not help him. We had to wait for it to wear off. Remember to try it on a less important person before presenting it to customers or superiors. I found one variety to be so addictive that within 1 minute away from the pipe, the test subject needed more. Skooma is a deadly mistress. However, I have always believed that it is not the effects which are to blame, and that it is addiction which is the true enemy. I hope you have enjoyed this brief foray into the world of skooma. It is a misunderstood substance. Good luck in your experiments, and remember, if you are caught by the Imperials, you never heard of me. Unfortunately, this seems to ignore or disavows what I had always thought and heard about skooma, is that moon sugar comes from elsewhere, right? Moon sugar is a natural elsewhere product, but skooma was originally produced and created in Vardenfell, or at least in Morrowind, as a narcotic used to placate slaves and whatnot, and it just spun out of control. That's what I have always heard, and sort of held as internal canon. I have to wonder, is that newer canon because of the way in which Tamriel Rebuilt is written, sort of being the lore from the time in which Morrowind came out, right? It launched. So maybe it's something newer in Oblivion or Skyrim or even ESO, where I got that from. That might be the case. Really makes me want to look it up, the old UESP page, to see where that's from. Or maybe I just completely made it up, right? Maybe I just made it up. I made it up myself. Man, pretty cool. Maybe I should make up more things. All right. When next we return, we're going to be a little bit less encumbered, and we're going to be ready to turn in our quest here. Until next time, please take care of each other.